An army of chief ministers assembled in Thiruvananthapuram today as V.D. Satheeshan took oath as the chief minister of Keralam. But one of the biggest and high-profile absences from today's event is definitely that of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay. Remember that Vijay just recently took oath as chief minister himself after he received support from multiple allies of the erstwhile DMK alliance. The Congress even chose to break the alliance with the DMK to join hands with Vijay. But today, Vijay chose to skip the oath ceremony of the Congress leader V.D. Satheeshan in Keralam. Let's first tell you why this decision assumes political significance. Quick look at what really we're talking about in terms of the implications of what this really signals, because this could possibly be a signal that he does not want to appear too aligned to the Congress party. Is that really the first reason? Second is, of course, that he may not want to be seen as Rahul Gandhi's close aide, in fact, sharing the dais for the second time in about a fortnight with Rahul Gandhi. Does he not want to antagonize the central government? There's also a question about him wanting to carve an independent identity in Keralam, where he's a very popular star, and does he not want to antagonize the centre because of pending cases? Now, the DMK has linked this decision to Vijay's upcoming meeting with Prime Minister, while the BJP says the alliance with Congress is only one of convenience.
What I heard is that he is going to Delhi to meet the Prime Minister. So he doesn't want to antagonize the Prime Minister. If he goes to Kerala, he will be treated as supporter of the Congress party. But he is going to Delhi on 22nd, I think. That, you know, he is afraid of BJP. That is why he didn't go there.
It is not surprising that the Chief Minister today skipped out on going to Kerala and attending a function. And keeping that in mind, the relationship between the Congress and the TVK is also a very enforced one. It's not something which is natural. They are not natural allies. And today they're just trying to find a place between each other to coexist and to somehow retain to power.
Politics in India has reached a stage where the popular public figures, even the chief ministers of the states, to think twice before they stand with the opposition parties, even with the Congress party also. Because the BJP has created a fear with their national agencies against the federalism of the state. So we invited CM Vijay with respect, and participation is his choice. But let it be clear, those who have the courage can join the hands with the Congress party for fighting against the agenda of the BJP and RSS for destroying the federalism, ideas like federalism, democracy, and...
Interestingly, the DMK has also added another twist. The party wonders whether there's a possibility that Vijay does not want to be seen with the Congress party, and has also drawn the link to the buzz over the possibility of rebel AIADMK MLAs joining the Vijay government. What are we talking about? Well, here's what the DMK says. When Vijay wanted to become CM, he wanted VCK, CPI and CPM. Now he is saying that after becoming the chief minister, Mr. Vijay wants the AIADMK. This is A. Saravanan of the DMK. He says, where's the Congress in suspended animation? Now, this is, of course, one of the statements that's come in, because there are multiple statements coming in, because the political undercurrents in Keralam are also significant. While the state has largely witnessed the domination of two alliances, the LDF and the UDF, Times has also learned that there's a growing clamor in Keralam to have Vijay's party in the state. Meetings have already been held in Palakkad, Wayanad and even Thrissur. It's no secret that Vijay also has a significant fan base in the state. Let's take a look at what we're talking about. Now, clearly in 2017, when Vijay's Mersal, of course, he had a run-in with the central government on this particular issue, the number of shows that were 187 and the collections were about 20 crores when it came to Mersal. In 28, Sarkar, the number of fan shows were 278. Collections there were 6.5 crores. Bigel saw fan shows of 308 and the Kerala collections were over 5 crores. In 2022, the Beast saw 421 fan shows. Collection in Kerala too at 7 crores here. Leo in 2023 saw 425 shows and the Kerala collection was at 20 crores. And that brings us to the big questions we're asking tonight on the Newshour agenda. Did Vijay skip the oath due to administrative work? Did he skip the oath due to governance commitments? Is Vijay trying to create a distinct identity in Keralam? And is he considering the possible expansion into that state? Can Vijay be a strong force in Keralam politics as well? Debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 10.
Let me introduce our panelists. With us is Anil Antony, BJP's national spokesperson. We have Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, joining us. Advocate M. Satya Kumar is TVK's national spokesperson. Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst, is with us. And Dr. Sumanth Raman, political analyst, also joins us on the show. Let me start first and foremost with Mr. Satya Kumar. Mr. Satya Kumar, why has Vijay not gone to Kerala? Is it because A, he has his own personal ambitions? B, of course, there are a lot of speculations. The DMK says that all is not well between the Congress and the TVK in the state. What's going on?
See, whatever the statements I saw, it's all speculation by your channel. Let me clarify. He had administrative reasons, and also many of our ministers were taking charge today. It was an auspicious day. So accordingly, he ensured that it was his priority today here. So accordingly, he could not attend the program. So important ministries were allotted today, and all of the ministers took charge, and accordingly could not attend. The only reason is administrative and governance. None of your statements which you made, it's all about speculation. It's all about your forecast. None of these are true. And it's purely because we want to deliver to the people of Tamil Nadu the schemes, whatever we promised. So he's busy with the governance and administrative matters.
So you're saying you're not going to expand in Kerala. All those meetings that are happening of TVK in Wayanad, in Thrissur, in Palakkad, they're all a figment of everybody's imagination.
You must follow TVK Party HQ Twitter handle. Only when it comes in as an official statement, I can comment anything about it.
What about the
Is
pictures?
there an official statement?
There
Is
are
there a
pictures,
formal
sir.
statement?
There are pictures
His
of
answer is
meetings
no,
happening.
and no comment about it.
No. So then why didn't you deny it? Either it is happening or it is not happening.
No, I said very clearly. I did not deny. I did not accept. I said official communication has
That's
to
the
come.
point. So then the
That's your
speculation will only
which you
continue.
wanted to validate, which I can never do it as a spokesperson. Only when an official communication
that is
comes,
your
I can speak to you.
prerogative. But then don't say that it is all speculation. That is
I never
completely
said
one-sided.
See, please
the
understand.
point is,
It's all your
the point is there is
speculation.
certainly
All the
pictures that are coming in.
All the statements you made, Madhav, were all speculation. Don't deny it.
That's okay.
Don't
No,
deny
what
it.
is the speculation?
What is the fact I
DMK
mentioned to
saying
you?
DMK
It is a
saying you're going with the
governance and administrative. We
AIADMK.
want to
Your
deliver
party's
the schemes
meetings
to the
are
people of
happening
Tamil
there,
Nadu.
and
My
Mr.
ear is
Vijay is
working
not
on.
present in Kerala. Obviously, people will put 2 and 2 together. They're not going to wait for your comment. What's obvious before us is there for all to see.
Again, I repeat, Madhav, unless there is an official tweet or an announcement that comes from our party, we cannot
Okay,
speculate.
Mr. Satya Kumar, tell
No.
me, why are congressmen not part of your cabinet?
First of all, we have started allotting the ministry. You have to
To
wait
your own
patiently,
leaders. Why is
Madhav.
Congress? That is
We
not my
have to-
question.
we
Why is
have to
Congress
wait.
not part of the cabinet
Madhav,
there
again,
in
I'm telling you
Tamil
the
Nadu?
same answer. Again, I'm telling you the same answer. Let the formal announcement come. Let all the ministry, 30 plus ministries, let it get filled. Then you ask this question. Why are you getting speculated?
Because there's an
formal
absence of
announcement
clarity. Because there's an absence of
What is the
clarity on what's happening
That's
in
what the clarity I
Kerala.
provided.
There's
Let
an
the
absence
formal
of clarity
announcement
on what's happening in Tamil Nadu.
Madhav, let the formal announcement come. That's
Of
the
what?
clarity I provide.
Formal announcement of what?
Let the formal announcement of the 30 plus
Did the
ministries
Congress
come.
not support you in the floor test? Did Mr.
Please
Rahul Gandhi
understand.
not participate in the floor test?
I kept a full stop to your question. I said let the formal
Announcement of what? I'm asking you. Announcement of what?
Announcement. Whatever the ministries.
Whatever the ministry is not
get
the
allotted.
question. Where
So
are the
what is
Congress
answer you
ministers in
want?
Tamil
I
Nadu
can't
cabinet?
answer
All right,
the-
let me bring
I
it.
can't answer the way what you want.
No, you
I
don't
can
have
only
any answers.
answer
The
what
point
is the
is you don't
party's
have any
stand.
answers. Let others come in now. Let me bring in Shekhar Iyer. Shekhar Iyer, according to the TVK spokesperson, this is all just convenient speculation, perhaps figment of imagination. But the point is TVK itself is not commenting. So if we see meetings of TVK happening somewhere in Kerala, people are obviously going to speculate. What are Vijay's party's plans over there? What is going to happen with the alliance there in Tamil Nadu? That itself is not clear.
Well, Madhav, at the moment, I would like to give the benefit of doubt. The sense, Vijay is just picking up the reins of administration. Last 3 days has been a very hectic. He has got down to the basics, holding meetings with several departments and trying to get the grip of the whole situation. And today, being Monday, he accompanied all his senior ministers to their offices and then got back to his own, and then series of meetings are continuing. At the moment, many of the promises that they have made are trying to take shape. So at this stage, I don't think he's looking at the future plans of the TVK at the moment. But all the factors that you mentioned, they are all plausible factors. I mean, one can't say they don't have possibilities. Yes, but at this juncture, from whatever I hear from Chennai, I feel he is finding the first taste of governance very overwhelming, because the kind of situation that he himself acknowledged on the day he took oath of office, as to the financial the difficulties, financial implications, and he has also been talking to his officers about what will be the kind of a financial implication of the promises. So at the moment, what he has done is he has taken those decisions that do not have immediate financial implication, whether it's a strike force to combat the drugs, whether it's a special force to deal with women, offenses against women, and all those things, or closing down of some of the liquor shops, the state-run task-marked liquor shops. So at the moment, I think he's totally bothered about that, of course. And he's also looking forward to, he's actually building up his file to take to center. See, that is the reason all these meetings are going on, because he wants his first meeting with the Prime Minister. I mean, it has to be concrete as to what exactly wants the center to do, what exactly, and for that, because he's not one who has never been tuned into the what should say, the art, the statecraft. So he's getting the taste of it, trying to build a case. And since he's new to everything, it is quite a tough climb, Madhav.
All right. Let me bring in other panelists as well. Tehseen Poonawalla, is this the concern about just the governance issues? Is it the meetings in Delhi with perhaps the Prime Minister, which, can be pursued from the view of governance? The DMK, of course, says that he's scared about, future center-state relations, the various other cases that are pending, etc. How should one look at this? And where does that leave the Congress party? Because Vijay not attending were, I think, practically all the states, except for Andhra Pradesh, especially in the south, we've seen many chief ministers who attended this program.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. Good evening to you, to all my fellow panelists and all the viewers of Times Now. Two things. Today, I think, was a historic day for Keralam as well, because when VDG took oath as the 16th Chief Minister, all 21 cabinet berths were filled. This never happened in the history of Kerala, except for the first and second time. So they did it, no fighting, everything was picture perfect, except for what the governor did, which left a very, very sour taste, and the chief minister to fight. So, you had to expect a diversion. I'm sure my friend from the TVK also expected it. So we expect this diversion to be put in. There are two reasons. One is that that obviously, as Sir said, Shekharji, that Vijay has to meet the Honorable Prime Minister. He has to get his priorities right. He's a first-time Chief Minister. He's a lot of new MLAs. I think he'll have to get his priorities right in how to work in Tamil Nadu. And today being Monday, there were certain prior commitments. Another reason that's come unofficially from his sources, but these have come from Keralam police, he himself requested that already the resources were running tight because of Rahul ji, Priyanka ji, Mallikarjun Kharge, various chief ministers coming. He didn't want to overburden, so he told the chief minister of Keralam that he will be coming, and the Chief Minister of Keralam has said that publicly, that Vijay will be coming in later. And as for the ministries in Tamil Nadu...
What logic is this? Is Kerala police short on staff?
No,
that they will not be able to handle crowds if Vijay comes?
Absolutely not. Again, I am telling you, this came from Vijay's office, and therefore he told and conveyed to the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is on record to put it that Vijay will be coming in later. That's on record. But I want to say one more thing. This question of why Congress is not a part of the Tamil Nadu ministry, they will be a part of it. That is part of the deal. But once again, I think while we're discussing Vijay, the governor and his role...
DMK is speculating that, TVK might tie up with AIADMK because the numbers are more stable there. What do you have to say about that?
Tell DMK to take care of their Nepo kid. And ask their Nepo kid not to
You can't run away with this kind of argument. I'm sorry. Congress party making arguments of this kind of nepotism is not going to cut it, Tehseen. It's a pointed question because AIADMK has offered their support.
I'm not making this up. Madhav. Many of the votes that the DMK has lost is because of the spokesperson you quote, the rubbish that he does, and the laughter he did on Times Now led to DMK being ridiculous.
Nevertheless, all that is done. The elections are over. So now let's look at the situation beyond the election. What's going to happen in Tamil Nadu is going to be very important. But let me bring in Anil Antony. Anil Antony, firstly, are you buying this argument? Just one second. Tehseen, you made a couple of points. Let others come in. Are you buying this argument if Vijay didn't come because of the security arrangements? His office apparently informed the Kerala police, Kerala government, so on and so forth. And number two, what are we going to see happening in Tamil Nadu?
Perfect. It's going to be a perfect government led by Vijay, Congress.
Anil
and
Antony,
IUND.
please.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for having me in the show. So one thing before the first point itself, we can make it very, like we all know the actual reality. Like in Kerala, while Mr. Sadishan's swearing in was happening today, you had Rahul Gandhi there, Priyanka Gandhi there, 4 of the chief ministers and every single top leader of the Congress there. And when Vijay claims that he can go there because of security reasons, we all know that that cannot be true, because already you have so many of the Z plus category protectees there and they don't have a problem. So there is no security issue there. But from all this, there are certain things which is becoming more and more clear. One of the most important point I can say is, after the recent set of elections, the Congress party has become completely allyless and friendless. Like after Maharashtra, after West Bengal elections, after Bihar elections. If you note what had happened in Kerala today, like there was not even a single leader, a top leader, a national leader of any other party other than the Congress party who was there in the swearing in today. Even though the Congress is trying to say that it was a show of strength, etc., etc. The only 4 Congress chief ministers were there and the top leaders were there. There was not even a single leader from any other party. And, then there is the question. So this India alliance is also, I think, already done, because there doesn't seem to be any alliance. All of them are scattered and they have gone to their own respective positions. Now you go to Tamil Nadu, Congress seems to be in an alliance with them. Like they were a part of the floor test. Like some of you already mentioned, they haven't been given a ministry also. And at the same time, like what happens in Tamil Nadu, we will wait and see. But the speculation of Vijay having the possibility to come to Kerala, etc., is completely far-fetched. Kerala got a different set of politics altogether. You have the Bharatiya Janata Party that is strongly emerging as a very significant political opposition party now, even though we only have 3 seats. Like we are a very prominent opposition party. Again, many of the hypocrisies of the other 2 parties is coming to light within the last 10-15 days itself.
Right.
Like everybody knows that the CPM and Congress across India, they are a part of the same alliance. But it's almost like a Vijay and Congress situation in Tamil Nadu.
Well, is it
in
a repeat of Kerala happening in Tamil Nadu? Just a second, Anil Antony, there's an update coming in. In fact, before I bring in Sumanth Raman, I just want to quickly bring in this update, because amidst the buzz over the possibility of rebel AIADMK MLAs joining the TVK government, Edappadi Palaniswamy has now issued a statement. He says TVK has tried to poach a few of the MLAs through horse trading. He also says fake news was spread about talks between DMK and AIADMK, and the TVK government is functioning like a false-legged horse. All right, let me quickly bring in Dharni for more on this. Dharni, the statement of EPS is very significant because it comes at a time when a section of AIADMK MLAs has not just offered support as far as the floor test is concerned, but are also now hoping to join the government.
Yeah, this is the first time EPS is, speaking out ever since this controversy broke out, and he calls the speculations about DMK, AIADMK talks as mere rumors. He says that no such talks took place, and he also goes on to accuse TVK of trying to poach several AIADMK MLAs. Like these AIADMK MLAs, they were offered positions in the TVK cabinet, and they were offered power, and that is how the TVK tried to poach our MLAs, is what Edappadi Palaniswamy is telling. But the one important factor in this entire statement is that he is refuting the claim that the DMK and the AIADMK tried to have a tie-up, and they tried to form a government in Tamil Nadu. So he's refuting this allegation completely, and he is calling this a false allegation. Okay, false allegation is what he's saying here. Dharni, thanks so much for joining us. And in fact, let me bring in Dr. Sumanth Raman. Just some face saving by EPS. Does this have any meaning really? And what is he signaling to? Because, even the breakaway faction does not have 2/3. That's quite clear now in terms of the total numbers. But if a section of AIADMK MLAs wants to go with TVK, can EPS really throw a spanner in the works because he does not have a majority of the MLAs?
Yeah, Madhav, actually what's been happening in the last day or two is that the rebel faction has been asking for a general council meeting of the AIADMK. They believe that they have the numbers in the general council to put pressure on EPS. Having said that, is a split inevitable and final at this point of time? It does not appear so, because the rebel leaders are still referring to EPS as the general secretary of the party, and they repeatedly have said that they would like to sort it out within the party and then offer support to the TVK. Now, The point is, if Vijay chooses to get the support of the AIADMK, it's a different thing. If he chooses to break that party and take a support of a section of it, and especially because people like SP Velamani and CV Shanmugam have charges against them pending in courts, I think that may not go down very well with this, honest force, that Tuya Sakti that he has called himself. And I'd like to wait and see if he actually goes down that road. But it's more likely he will, because the alternate of having to depend on parties, which almost every day are saying we are part of the DMK alliance. Today, Mr. Thirumavalavan of the VCK actually gave a press, interview where he says, no, we are very much part of the DMK alliance. We are only supporting the TVK government. So I think it's going to be very difficult to sustain this arrangement with people saying that they are actually in your rival's alliance, but they are supporting you. It doesn't work that way for very long.
Absolutely.
So right now, he's got 6 months time. Within that 6 months, he has to do something and get a more stable formation on board. Otherwise, this is going to be very, very tricky for Vijay.
Absolutely. In fact, Mr. Satyakumar, you should answer that. Forget what the speculation is and all that for one side. Now, you have fought this election. Your party has fought this election against the DMK alliance. I'm sure even you admit that it was your primary objective was to unseat the DMK government. Now, if the allies of the DMK, including Mr. Thirumavalavan, are saying that they're part of the DMK alliance, they're just lending support to the TVK, what does that say about the stability of this alliance? And in that sense, as Sumanth Raman says, would it make more sense to go with the rebel AIADMK MLAs?
See, the entire post-poll alliance, my leader has been very clear from the day one when he started the party. Anyone who comes to our party, taking our leader, Thalapathy Vijay, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, as the Chief Minister position, and post-alliance, even people coming in and supporting him, we definitely accept. So we never said we don't want alliance. It can be pre, it can be post. According they come and support now. It's a stable government that we are now in the second week, wherein we are trying to deliver all the schemes to the people of Tamil Nadu, in spite of the fact we have 10 lakh crore debt and there is a corruption that has been done by the DMK government. So picking words here and there and trying to speculate it definitely will not work. We are a very stable government.
So are you saying all the options are open currently on the table? Is that what you're saying?
Anybody who accepts our leader and post-poll or pre-poll, anytime alliance is welcome, taking our ideology, that is secular social justice party as an ideology, anybody can align.
So does AIADMK subscribe to the secular social justice ideology, according to you?
It is very simple. Even today, I'm repeating. Anybody who takes our ideology, secular social justice party.
No. So does AIADMK subscribe to that ideology or not? I'm asking you. Because they are ally of the BJP.
No, please understand. That's the reason the fragment of people coming in. They don't have a hope on Mr. EPS.
Oh, so you're saying, okay. So fragment of people coming in is...
Let me complete.
Is acceptable.
Madhav, let me complete, Madhav.
Complete, go
Our
ahead.
standpoint is very clear. Our standpoint is very clear. Anybody who accepts our ideology, they can accept at any point of time.
So anybody who accepts your ideology, you're willing to welcome. Shekhar Iyer, this is the most... Okay.
Accepts the leadership of my party leader.
Tehseen,
he's the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu today.
Understood.
Accordingly, anybody who accepts the party's ideology comes to party. We will decide to take them in.
Okay. And what about the Congress party in such a situation?
Pardon? Can you repeat?
What happens to the Congress party in such a situation?
Yeah, they have aligned to our ideology. So they are into our support. So simple answer.
Tehseen, will the Congress be able to work with the AIADMK? Because he's saying whoever accepts our ideology, section of the AIADMK MLAs, he has pretty much said that would be acceptable. So will the Congress be okay with that?
Again, we are confusing everything. Let's just come to the facts. I'll explain to you. If some AIADMK, and this is speculative, MLAs, with enough numbers were to leave and join the TVK, they are not leaving because of Operation Kamla or Vijay is giving them money. They are leaving because their heart is in the right direction. They are going for the Dravidian ideology, the democracy, the freedom, the taking Tamil Nadu ahead. So why should it be wrong? It's not like BJP, how it gets those...
Let me read out for you what Karthi Chidambaram just said. Just 1 second, Tehseen. Just listen to me for 30 seconds. Chief Minister Vijay does not need the support of any splinter group of AIADMK. In fact, the mandate is for a government that excludes both the AIADMK and DMK. He must stay true to that mandate and ignore the splinter group of the AIADMK. There's no reason for him to take them into the government. If they have voluntarily supported him in vote of confidence, so be it. But there's no reason for them to bring into the government. In fact, I would urge him not to bring them into the government. This is Karti Chidambaram, sitting MP of the Congress party.
He's correct. He's correct.
You just said, what's the problem if they join the government then?
1 second. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's slightly... Politically, Vijay is correct. He doesn't need any of them. They can't do anything. But if people are coming willingly, without any expectations, to serve the people of Tamil Nadu, why should he say no? He doesn't want anybody. He doesn't want a merger. If they want to come, if DMK walked out, he didn't go to DMK walkout. DMK walked out of
Is it that simple, Shekhar Iyer?
That's what I'm saying.
Do these AIADMK MLAs not have ministerial ambitions? What's going on?
No, we know for a fact, some senior TVK leader was asked to ensure the floor test went smoothly. But what has happened is the characters involved in this whole exercise, both in the ADMK as well as in the TVK, have now realized that Vijay doesn't want a messy ADMK on his laps. Because he has realized that if the ADMK, if the splinter groups comes, because there's going to be a big legal question as to their status. Because the anti-defection law includes, is very clear, a split in the party is not just the legislature party. It has to include the main party of which the legislative party is a part. So, there are going to be legal complications. And at the moment, EPS is trying to consolidate his hold over the main party. That's why he has asked all his office bearers to assemble at his Greenways Road residence tomorrow. So there is that exercise going on. And so therefore, the people who have been negotiating now do not have the full authority of Vijay, because all the figures that were mentioned in the media last 2 days, 7 births and some head of the corporation state, all these figures that have come. Now, the latest I hear is Vijay doesn't want a mess now, because if he were to do anything drastic in this direction, it's immediately you can see the repercussion. The 8 of the current allies of the DMK who are not backing it, they would walk out. That would include the 2 left parties, VCK, as well as IUML. I don't think he wants a mess now, because at the moment, for the next 6 months, he has no problem on the floor of the House. No confidence cannot come in the next 6 months. So I think he is more concerned about, he wants it, he is following the Narasimha Rao's approach. Let things happen on itself.
So is that the strategy? Sumanth Raman, is that the strategy? Let things sort them out themselves? Because the inherent contradictions between the different statements we're cutting across party lines, we've never seen a situation like this.
I think everyone is sizing up the situation. Nobody wants to commit themselves. The only one who actually committed themselves to a position is the Congress party. There's nobody else in Tamil Nadu who has committed. The other allies of the DMK repeatedly are saying they are still with the DMK alliance. So I think that the only one, if Vijay were to take on board the rebel AIADMK, he will not require the support of the Congress. Now, what he does then, mind you, he has not sworn in the 2 Congress ministers who have promised cabinet berths. That has been pending. So it remains to be seen how soon he's going to do that. But that could give us a clue. It's very unlikely that he would, swear in the ministers now if he planned to, not utilize the Congress's support.
Okay, but let me bring in Anil Antony and the BJP. What happens to the BJP-ADMK alliance if a huge chunk of the MLAs walk out and join with the TVK? That would be quite embarrassing for the BJP and ADMK as well, Anil.
See, we fought the election in a pre-poll alliance, and AIADMK at the same time, and during the Lok Sabha elections, we fought separately. At this moment, AIADMK is a very strong ally of the BJP in Tamil Nadu. And we are also waiting and watching and seeing how things are evolving. At this moment, Bharatiya Janata Party has taken a very clear stance that we wouldn't want to be a part of any alliance, especially with the Congress Party, etc. We have a very strong ideological commitments also. And we are working to ensure that in the long run, there will be an NDA government there. That is what we are working on.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. What will happen in Tamil Nadu, what will happen in Kerala, it's anybody's guess. But clearly, of course, all eyes are on Vijay and what moves Vijay and the TVK make, because that clearly, of course, will have its own repercussions in not just Tamil Nadu, but of course, as far as politics in other parts of the country as well. Anil Antony, Shekhar Iyer, Advocate M. Satyakumar, as well as Tehseen Poonawalla, Dr. Sumanth Raman. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.